No, I've seen people go through the gallbladder and liver flush, and it's quite the intense weekend.
Mm-hmm. What about artichokes? That's been recommended.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's also. There's something called T cells. Have you heard of them?
No.
Okay. They're a good indicator on how well your immune system, how well your body can attack cancer cells. Broccoli, garlic, spinach increase the body's T cell production. Exercise at this time is when strength training really becomes important. Now, for most of you, I don't know, Santiago, would you say after age 50 becomes, for women, more than ever, that
I would
they
say
have to
that
incorporate
after
it?
35,
After 35?
start losing bone density.
Mm-hmm.
Resistance training will not only tone muscles, but it will help you with bone density
yeah.
as well. So.
Yeah, well, like I said, everything, we're coming to a number 50, but we're talking about starting everything a few years before, right? So this is by all means, when you should be doing strength training. It'll also help your metabolism. Now, a lot of people can eat the same foods as their neighbors, and one of them's going to be thin and one of them's going to be heavy. A lot of times it's your body's metabolism. Strength training will definitely increase your metabolism and helps build bone. You can't give up your cardio, though. You got to keep doing that. So a great way to just do it is to just mix them on different days. Adjustments have been shown to help your immune function and increase T cell production. This was something that actually the president of Life College did about 20 years ago, did some research work when he was with Renaissance, and shown that adjustments specifically in the neck can help improve immune function. That's one of the reasons. I know many of you have brought your kids into me, but that's a real big reason to make sure kids are getting adjustments, keep their immune system strong. Age 55, and again, we want to start earlier, but this is when men's prostate has the tendency to start to enlarge. So there are supplements that will work as good as any medicine, if not even better. In fact, a lot of the medicines that you'll see advertised have these substances in them. And yet, if you take it like this, you'll have no side effects. And if you start taking medications from your doctor, you've seen them on TV, you know, the guy running to the bathroom and stuff like that. It's no reason. These will work great if you don't wait too long. Women at this age need to start looking for natural alternatives because their hormone production is going down. That's just a fact of life. It's going to happen. Why wait until you start losing bone density? Why wait until you start having all the other symptoms? Start earlier. Get black sohos and use soy extract. The isoflavones will help reduce bone loss, and there are supplements that you can take easy. At this point, along with strength training, this is something, again, I had to incorporate because I wanted to help my golf game a little bit. And most golfers will find out that when they lose flexibility, it's called club head speed. You're going to lose club head speed. So now's the time when flexibility becomes important. You know, when you're 15 to 39, flexibility, you know, it's not a big issue. But after age 55, it is a big issue. And that's why a lot of times you'll see golfers, not me or Nick, of course, but you'll see golfers there, and they're using their whole arms because their body just can't turn. So now's the time to start using yoga, Pilates. Any other thoughts, Santiago, on flexibility? What people could use, or just other things they can
Basically, they have some beginners yoga classes, Pilates, as you mentioned, beginner classes.
Yeah, we have some stretching exercises. We'll kind of...
Yeah, just like everything, you know, begin at a beginner pace. Don't get an advanced video and try to get it all done because you'll probably end up hurting yourself. You know, listen to your body.
Now, I forgot, I was going to talk about something next, but I forgot what it was.
I'm glad you finally got to.
Oh, yeah. Now, you know, this is such a simple thing. I just don't understand why we don't take advantage of it, but you guys are going to take advantage of it. I just don't see why your family doctors aren't. There's a thing called acetylcholine, which is your memory transmitter. it starts to break down much faster after age 60. That's why after age 60, you're going to start forgetting things. But there's a thing called choline, and most of you look on your multiple vitamins, and you'll probably see it in there. It's always mixed in with the B vitamins. And if you can up your choline intake, it allows your body to form more acetylcholine. You see, you know those drugs that they have? Maybe some of you know, like Aricept, or you've heard of some of these drugs. What these drugs do is they slow down the breakdown of acetylcholine. All the medical drugs that they're using nowadays to slow down Alzheimer's, they're trying to slow down the breakdown, but no one is trying to increase the production of it. And it can only be done by having high quantities of choline in your body. Now, a lot of people at this age seem to have trouble sleeping also, and there's a reason for it. The reason is that melatonin production is going to drop, and that's just something that's going to happen unless you do what you can to build it up. And two ways of building it up is to increase something called tryptophan. You know, this is another thing the drug companies did, but if you remember about 25 years ago, you actually could have bought L-tryptophan. It's an amino acid. That's all it is. It's found in turkey. It's found in milk. And then in one GNC, in one store, they found a tainted batch. And after that, they said, that's it. We're not allowing you to sell L-tryptophan anymore. So they'd rather give you prescriptions. And again, prescriptions never increase what you need. It just kind of has an effect on your mind and really is not going to improve you for the future. So what you want to start doing is finding ways to get more tryptophan into your body. Certain supplements might have things that have some tryptophan in it, but definitely milk and turkey are going to be two of your best sources of it. After age 60, it's a great idea to think about walking and swimming. You got to work on your flexibility daily. And I'm going to give you a little insight on what you can do if you do this. Adjustments now, usually after age 60, can help maintain the progress and the good improvement that you have made over the years. Usually once a week to once a month will keep your joints moving. It'll help your flexibility and keep your immune function stronger. Take a look at this. Joyce, don't miss this. Joyce referred this lady to me. This lady is 94. Joyce referred it to me. She's someone who, Joyce and Nick are professors of music at University of Miami. She's been a big lover of music over the years, so she got to know them. And she went to a chiropractor when she was 30 years old. And he didn't do this talk, but he did a talk where he just told her, Elizabeth, you must stretch every day for the rest of your life. And she said, every day? And he said, yes. Weekends? July 4th? Every day. So for every day of her life since age 30, so for 64 years, she has been stretching. In fact, I wanted you to pick her up. She said, you know what, even if you pick me up, I wouldn't do it. She's kind of shy. But I have her do it almost every time she does come, because there's only, 3 or 4 people on a Tuesday. She comes every other Tuesday. You saw her, you met her. She's kind of shy. She's every other Tuesday at 10 o'clock if you want to meet her. And she don't come at 10:01. She's here at 10 o'clock. And she hasn't missed an appointment. I have patients who live around the corner. When it's raining, they say, oh, doc, it's raining. I'll be there next week. Elizabeth comes. It could be raining. And she lives